Hello, my name is Drake, and this is a little introduction about myself. I'm 27 years old. I'm originally from California, but I've lived in Utah for the past 5 years. My wife and I met in college, and we've been married for just shy of 3 years now, and we have a 10-week-old son, and he's pretty awesome. We're having a lot of fun being with him and spending a lot of time with him. So that's kind of the highlight of our life right now. I went to school at Brigham Young University, where I studied linguistics. I've always had just a fascination with language, and so I studied linguistics and I minored in TESOL. Um, Now, I never really thought I'd become an English teacher, to be honest, but as part of my TESOL minor, I had to do an internship, and so that internship turned out to be an awesome experience, great experience, and I just realized that I love teaching, and I love teaching English and ESL. And so that school that I was doing my internship at offered me a full-time position after my internship was completed, and I've been teaching there ever since and loving every minute of it. Um, yeah, I've loved language since I was a kid, since I was growing up. I mean, I took French in high school, loved that. I lived in the Philippines for a couple years as a missionary for my church, and it was just an awesome experience. I got to interact with people just in their daily lives. I talk with native speakers on a daily basis, and I attribute really my fluency in Tagalog to those experiences where I got to interact with native speakers. And that's really influenced my view about how languages are learned, because I truly believe that you can't really learn a language without those authentic experiences or interactions with a native speaker. Um, so during my last year at BYU, like I said, I worked teaching English as a second language at this school, this international school, um, and just loved it. And when I graduated, they just wanted me to stay, and so I've been teaching there ever since. So I've taught there for about 2 years now, and I've been loving it. I've taught everything from true beginner classes where they know zero English, and that's a lot of fun, using lots of hand gestures and acting things out, and I really enjoy that class a lot. So I've done that for about the last year. I've been teaching that class, and for the most part, I've taught a TOEFL prep class, which is the most advanced class at the school. So I'm very familiar with the TOEFL and how to prepare for it, and have had lots of my students who go on to succeed and to pass the TOEFL with a score that they really wanted and get into a lot of the schools that they were trying to get into. And so that's really a really big part of what I feel is my success, is seeing their successes. And I just have so much fun. I have more fun doing this than I've done anything in my life. So I'm very excited about teaching English. Now, I'm unfortunately will be leaving that school in a couple weeks when our semester ends, because I'll be moving my family to California, where I will be attending graduate school starting in the fall. So I'm going to be going to the Middlebury Institute of International Studies in Monterey, California, which I'm really excited about, to live in Monterey. I love doing outdoor things, and love doing family things with my wife and my son, and going to the beach and things like that. So that's going to be really exciting. But I'm also really excited just to learn more about teaching, and I'll be specializing in language program administration, which I'm really excited about as well, just to get a lot more skills and things that I can translate into my career. So that's kind of the reason why I'm trying to find a job as an online English teacher, because that will give me the kind of flexibility I need in terms of hours and location to keep teaching English, which is the thing I love to do while I'm still in school. So that's kind of why I'm interested in this. Now, most of my professional experience in teaching has been with adults. Like I said, that school is mostly trying to prepare kids to get into universities. So kind of younger kids, some older ones, but mostly adults, 18 to 25 is the majority of my students. But it's just been a great experience to have students from all over the world. I get to learn about their cultures, and we have fun activities, and like I said, I get to share in those successes that they have in really learning English and being happy about that. But I do have kind of non-professional experience as well with kids, mainly through my church. So I've had positions teaching 12 and 13-year-old Sunday school classes and teaching 4-year-olds and 9-year-olds. And currently, for the past year or so, I've been a Cub Scout leader for the Cub Scouts of America, teaching the 8-year-old boys and helping them get through their Cub Scout requirements and meeting on a weekly basis. So I have a lot of experience working with kids. I've learned how to monitor classes and activities, and also just how to teach them so that they understand and they're having fun and they're engaged. And so I really enjoy that as well, working with kids. So that's pretty much it about me. I mean, my professional experience, at least. As far as my personal life goes, I really like playing and watching rugby. That's one of my passions in life. I used to play in high school, and I just love BYU rugby especially. I watch every game almost, and so that's one of my passions. I really like skateboarding, longboarding. I did that a lot growing up. And doing pretty much anything outdoors is what I love. Hiking or swimming, going to the beach, even just going on a walk with my wife and my son. So just anything outdoors, which is another reason why I'm really excited about going to California. Um, but anyway, that's about it for me. Hopefully, you've enjoyed getting to know me a little bit, and hopefully, I'll get to know some of you who are watching this in the near future. Thank you for the opportunity.